Good morning students. Today we are continuing lesson number 4, Formatting in Microsoft Word 2010. Children, in this chapter we studied what is word processor, what is Microsoft Word 2010 and what are the parts of word interface. Now today we will discuss each part individually. This is the word window. As you can see, there are various components that we are showing. Now we will understand one by one each of them. First we are starting with the title bar. Title bar is located at the top of the word window and title bar shows the name of program and name of file. बच्चों, जब हम फाइल में वर्क कर रहे हैं और हम फाइल को सेव करते हैं तो वी गिव द फाइल अ नेम और वेयर दैट नेम कम्स ऑन द टाइटल बार. और हम किस प्रोग्राम में वर्क कर रहे हैं ये भी शो करता है. टाइटल बार इज़ यूज इन एवरी प्रोग्राम. आफ्टर टाइटल बार देर इज़ अ रेक्टेंगुलर ब्लॉक that is known as a ribbon. Ribbon has some tabs and tabs has some groups like home tab, insert tab, page layout tabs. These tabs has again some groups and with the help of these tabs and groups we can access the command in word program. कोई भी command हमें use करना है तो हम किसकी help से करेंगे? Tabs and groups. Next is quick access toolbar. As the name is given, the command that we want to use, mostly we can place those commands in the button form on the quick access toolbar, so we can quickly access the commands. And quick access toolbar is located left side of the title bar. Next is cursor. Cursor is a vertical blinking line, also known as a insertion point. Children, whenever we do typing in the Microsoft Word, a vertical line shift from left to right. It also shows where we are typing the text, because wherever the cursor will be in the document, character will be only typed to that place. Okay, and as we are typing continuously, this line shift from left to right in the document. Next part is a ruler. As we use scale or ruler in our daily life in mathematics, just like that we have a ruler in Microsoft Word window that is after the ribbon, and it is used to set margins, tabs and indents. We will study further about the margins, tabs and indents. Rulers is located just after the ribbon. Now right side of the word window there is a scroll bar known as a vertical scroll bar, and it is used to just scroll the page up and down in a document to view different pages in a document. Next coming is a document view. Document view is located right side of the status bar, and it is used to show our document in various views like print layout, outline views, web page layout view, etc. Zoom slider or zoom slide. If you want to increase and decrease the magnification or view of our document, then we will use zoom slider. We can drag the zoom slider ourselves, or we can increase or decrease the view by clicking on a plus and minus button on the zoom slide bar. Working area. Children, working area is also known as the document area, and this is the area where we do our typing work, where we type the text, where we edit the text, we format the text. We do all type of work in document area or a working area. One more type of part is there, control buttons. It is located in the right side of a title bar. There are three buttons known as a minimize button, restore and maximize button and close button. Children, when maximize button is appears, restore button hides, and when restore button is appears, maximize button hides. Okay. What is the work of each button? Minimize button is used to minimize the window. When we are working in a Word window and we want to do some work and we don't want to work for a time period, we don't want to close the window, we just want to close it for some time period, then what we can do, we can minimize it. In place of closing completely, we can minimize it and it will be placed as a button on the task bar. Suppose for a 2 minutes I want to go somewhere and I don't want to leave my window, Word window open on the screen so others can see. So what can I do? I can click on a minimize button and it will be placed as a button on a taskbar so no one can see my contents. Maximize button. If we click on a maximize button, the whole Word window will be maximized and cover the desktop screen. And as I told you, if you want to just if the window is maximized, then restore button appears, okay, and if the window is in a normal size, then maximize button appears. So now as the window is maximized, restore button appears. If you click on a restore button, again window will come to its normal size or previous size. Next is a close button. If you want to close your program completely, you don't have any work or you want to close it, then simply click on a close button. So children, now we have understand the basic parts of Word window. Now we will understand how to start a Word program. For using a Word program, first we will click on a start button. As you know, it is located left side of the task bar. Then we will click on all program options. In all program options, we will click on the Microsoft Office and in that we will click on the Microsoft Word 2010 and we will get this type of Word window as we are familiar. Now, once we have worked, if you want to save our document, as you all know, why we will save our document? We will save our document so that we can use in a future. So for that we will use an option that is known as a save option, and in computer Word file known as a document. And what is the advantage of saving a document, children? Whenever we want, we can use it for our work. If you want to make some changes, we can easily do changes. We don't have to type it again. Okay. So now we will understand how we will save our document. For saving a document, first of all, we will enter the text in the document area. Then we will click on the file tab. In file tab, there is a save as option. So we will click on the save as option. Children, save as option is used when we want to save a file with the name. Now in save as dialog box, we have to select a folder where we want to save the document. Then we will enter the file name and then we will click on a save button. When we give the file name, children, automatically .docx add with the name and it is showing the extension of Word file, that it shows the computer that this is a Word file. See, left side you can select the document folders and folder name comes on the top. Then in file name, give the file name, automatically .docx add with it and finally click on the save button. .docx shows that it is a Word document. Okay children, so this is a way we can save our work in Microsoft Word. Thank you.